All right, back now with you on Total Access with breaking news out of Green Bay. We go straight to Tom Pelissero on the details of what's going on with Davante Adams, who looks like the Raiders are acquiring him from the Packers. All right, we bring in Tom for more details on this deal and how it all went down, Tom.
MJ, this is a trade that has been in the works for some time and at various points in recent days appeared to be dead. But now they are in the final stages. The Packers are going to trade their superstar receiver, Davante Adams, to the Las Vegas Raiders. Adams, who had informed Green Bay that he would not play on the franchise tag, is going to get a new contract, according to our Ian Rappaport, 5 years, $141.25 million. That is a $28.25 million average per year. That makes him, by a long shot, the highest player on highest paid player on a traditional extension at the wide receiver position in NFL history. Adams has a close relationship with Derek Carr going back to their college days. Adams recently bought a house in the Las Vegas area. Well, now he effectively can move in the very near future here. This trade expected to be fully completed soon. The exact compensation still to be determined. It is believed to include at least one first-round draft pick as well as another draft pick. Davante Adams, in a massive move here, MJ, is headed to the Las Vegas Raiders.
Blockbuster deal. All right, Tom Pelissero, thanks for that. And of course, here's Max Crosby with an exact replica of our reaction when we found out the news. There's a lot of big eye emojis. Yeah, same, Max, same. This is incredible. Maybe some folks not as surprised as others. David Carr talking about this for at least the last week about how badly they wanted Davante in
Well,
Vegas.
I mean, Davante is family. You talk about being family, right? We've known this guy forever. And for Derek and him to be able to pull this off and finally make it happen, we're ecstatic. I mean, this has been something that's been not even business. This is like a personal thing, right? This is like, man, it'd be great to have these guys. They're best friends. They've wanted to play together forever. And for it to actually be happening in this time when the AFC West is loading up, I mean, this is going to be some wild football, right? So they get Chandler Jones for the Raiders, and then they go out and they make this Davante Adams thing happen. Credit to everybody involved, because this was not easy, right?
No,
I will say that. It's not easy, but this was something that had to happen, and it did, and we couldn't be happier.
Okay, talk about personal. James Jones sprinted to grab his phone upon hearing the news, James.
Yeah, he ain't answering my call. I'm a little upset right now.
He's a little busy.
He's got a pack, bro. He's got a pack.
No, I spoke with Tay the other day, and I knew he was not happy. I knew he was not happy. So I'm not surprised by this move. I knew he was not happy. Obviously, DC touched on it. I mean, these is two dudes in Derek Carr and Davante Adams who played together in college, who wanted to play together again. I didn't think the Packers was going to trade him. Definitely, I didn't think it was going to happen this soon. I thought, Davante may would have had to fight a little bit or whatever. I'm not signing a tag, not showing up for training camp or something, and you find a suitor for him. I didn't think it would happen this quick. But the Raiders, they got a dog. They got a good one. We all know Davante Adams is special. I mean, we see the contract. We all know he's special. I'm excited. I'm sad at the same time because he left the Packers, but I'm excited because I want to see him play with Derek Carr. I want to see this happen on the football field, coming from college, knowing they brothers. I want to see this thing happen. I'm excited for him. I know this is something that he wanted. I'm excited.
Fresno State football tweet right there. Is it really happening? I know. We've been feeling that same way since these guys started.
This is not a drill, Bucky.
No, this is crazy. So, like, the Raiders part of it, like, you're super excited. Yeah. But from the Packers standpoint, you have to be trying to figure out what's going on because everything appeared to be lining up. You sign Aaron Rodgers back. You bring back Preston Smith. You have Devondre Campbell. So the next thing was like, okay, now you get Davante Adams done, and the Packers are away they go. Yeah. So now you're Matt LaFleur, and you beg and pleaded to have Aaron Rodgers. He's going to have to coach now because what was always so easy on offense is when everything failed, find number 17 and get the ball to him.
Right. Yeah.
Well, now you got to develop a bunch of wideouts. And I know we can talk about Alan Lazard and the other guys that they have in the fold. It's a whole lot different when you're the number 2 and number 3 as opposed to being the number 1. Yeah. They have to find the number 1 receiver, and they might have to find that number 1 receiver in the draft. And we know it is a crapshoot to be able to find a young receiver that can come and dominate from day one. I don't know, because I don't know if there's a Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson in this year's draft class that can do it right away. Brian Gutekunst and those guys, they have a ton of pressure on them.
Buck, we got to believe it's a plan, though. We have to sit here and believe it's a plan. If you just dealt the best receiver in the world, you have to believe it's a plan that you're going to go out there and bring somebody else in, especially if you just gave 12 a long-term contract. I don't know.
Who is out there?
You need 1, 2, 3, 4 guys that you're going to have to bring up in there to make sure, let Aaron Rodgers know, like, we tripping, but we ain't tripping. We got to do something.
What does it mean for Aaron now at this point, James?
I mean, I know Aaron is looking at this like, what in the world? You know, because, I mean, it caught us all by surprise. I know he probably could have, knowing Davante's not happy, something like this could happen. But like I said, this soon, like you said, everything's lining up. This soon, this happened. So maybe Aaron's thinking like, I signed, Davante will be able to come over. But this right here for Aaron, now it's what are we going to do? Okay, you guys made this decision fast. What are we going to do to find the number 1 wide receiver to put on our football team? I know it's not going to be Davante, but they got to add some help quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Exactly. I'm going to have plenty of time to enjoy 17 playing for the Raiders. The issue right now, when I'm looking at the Packers, and we could go back and do that segment that we did where we're dragging the Packers Super Bowl possible playoff contender, Super Bowl contender. Like, that's why I was hesitant, right? Because I knew that this was maybe going to happen. You start to think, were they surprised? Because JJ is clearly surprised that this happened. And JJ knows these guys as well as anybody, right? So I think that's if you're Aaron Rodgers and you're Matt LaFleur, you might be in a little bit of panic mode right now.
Well, I mean, we should be, right? Hold on, wait a minute now, because I'm not going to give 12 a pass.
Yeah.
$50 million.
Yeah. No,
people are put in the conversation of being the GOAT with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
We've seen Tom Brady do it with anybody off the street and find a way to do it. This is a great opportunity for him to show us how great he is. And so he's going to have to do it with a bunch of guys that we don't know.
And it's a trust thing, too. Like,
Lazard was good last year with him, too.
Yeah, and JJ knows this as well as anybody. Aaron Rodgers is that type. I broke this down the other day when we were talking about it. He's got to trust his guys, right? He trusts Randall Cobb. Right?
JJ.
He trusts Randall Cobb
look,
right now.
I got a speed ladder in the trunk. We can go out there and
That's what
get
I
ready.
told him. I said,
we got a speed ladder in the trunk. We get your footwork right.
You get back,
come
bro.
back
in,
get the hoodie. We got to bring you back.
Ready. You're ready, bro. You could do this. I'm just saying.
Now, why
he trusts
cut, man.
Why is it real, James? I mean, this is it. I mean, Aaron was like the big
I don't know how to feel right now.
Right.
Jordy,
Jordy.
bring them all back.
I don't know how to feel right now. I'm happy for Tay.
Yeah.
That's my dude. I mean.
Will he answer your FaceTime call? Is the
He better answer because I need some answers.
Can I just say Hunter Renfrow, Josh Jacobs, Darren Waller, and Davante Adams? Can I just say that out loud?
B. Edwards?
Can I just say it out? I'm just sorry. I just say that out loud.
That's fine.
Out loud. I had to get that out.
Just put all the AFC West games on TV.
Good luck.
Your joy juxtaposed against the distress that James is feeling.
I feel bad.
Right now.
I feel so tore up right now.
Spectrum of what a lot of folks are thinking like right now.
I'm so tore
we remember
up.
how quick that I'm not playing under that franchise tag. News came for Davante. It was very real.
I tried to tell you when he didn't sign it, no one listens.
Oh, David, not
MJ listened. MJ listened.
What happened? What just happened?
I don't
Did
know.
that direct deposit clear for Aaron Rodgers now?
Has he signed his contract? Has he actually signed?
People pulling out their contracts.
It's a real question. Has Aaron got the facts? Did he actually sign that contract?
Aaron running up there right now.
Okay, real quick.
Someone check on that real quick.
Wait a minute.
Someone check, make sure he signed that.
Not to pour salt in the wound here, JJ, but we do have a very clear visual of what this will look like for Davante. Look at that.
Beautiful.
NFL already putting
like
him
you guys
in
had
silver
that ready to go.
and black. Raider Nation, no doubt, excited and hyped about this. It's a new era. It's a new year.